After I was done with the chores and I've attended to the twins this morning, I just needed to rest because I was exhausted. But these two toddlers in my life didn't just want to rest. They just kept carrying chairs all around the house. I didn't even have a single strength to stand. I just sat on the floor and I was making this video. Just look at Kira rolling her eyes and doing the exact same thing I asked her not to do. Hello, is that eyes actually for me? Because how will I be saying one particular thing a million times? After I kept talking and they weren't listening, I asked them to walk to the parlor. Let's go and watch cartoons since there is light. Because of cartoons, something I asked Kira to give to me earlier and she refused. She gave it to me now without hesitation. Just look at them walking so far just to take a seat because of cartoon. People that manufactured cartoon, thank you for coming through for us. If not, waiting person for Mira was getting all crabby. She didn't even know the particular position to stay in. Her mind should be like, why is mommy wasting so much time now? Come on, baby girl, network was slow. Finally, the long-awaited cartoon was here. Look at them demonstrating the exact same thing they were watching. They have mastered it. After watching for close to an hour, they got tired and they slept off. I had to carry them and lay them on the bed carefully so they would not wake up. Well, while they were watching that cartoon, I had little time to rest. I carefully took off their sandals and I went ahead to put the dirty clothes into the washing machine. After I was done with that, I went to put in the hot water I was going to use to have my bath inside a bucket and I cleaned the water that poured on the floor. And just when I wanted to sleep, the two toddlers in my life came for me. And the funniest part is whenever they are sleeping, I try to do things as fast as possible so that I could at least rest before they wake up. But it seems that pattern is not working well for me these days. It's when I want to sleep that they remember that, mommy, we want to play with you, but you have a twin sister, for God's sake, play with her. I almost felt like crying, honestly, but what can I do? My gisters, the first thing I did this morning was eat, but you all know the twins must have eaten before me now. That one is obligatory. After I was done eating, the next thing I did was to boil water, bring out the clothes they will wear after they have their bath, mix the water, bring out their toothbrush, add disinfectant to the water, and here we go. So the twins had to bathe this early because they messed themselves up. Well, they're still learning how to use their potty anyway. So I had to bathe them so I could change their diapers. Instead of changing their diapers, immediately they messed themselves up, and bathing them later and changing their diapers again, it would actually be a total waste of diapers. Shey you grab. After they had their bath and I wore them their clothes, I noticed that the shorts I wore for Kira earlier kept dropping down her waist and she just kept walking like that, so I had to change it for her so she would be comfortable. After I was done attending to the twins, they have eaten and they have had their bath, I needed to clean up the kitchen because it was a mess, but these two toddlers in my life would not let me. I had to leave whatever I was supposed to do to carry the twins, and when I brought out my phone, they just kept saying hi aunties and uncles, hello, and before you know it, they slept off. Honestly, I was so happy I was able to put them to sleep because at least for the next few minutes I will not be able to talk. I've stressed this mouth a lot. I remember vividly I used to be a taciturn, but now I am a talkative. I talk for a living. In fact, I shout for a living. I'm always able to ratiocinate and do my work effectively whenever my babies are sleeping. You know that feeling of, wow, this is me, I'm back. Yes! I can't be the only one who feels this way now. Come on! Before I could say Jack, the twins are awake. Thank God I was almost through. I just had to boil water to take my bath. When I was done, we went out to get biscuits because I promised them they were going to have fabs today.